Good evening, everyone. Greetings. Today we will start the program in English debate activity with Mosi. Parents should be punished for their children's mistakes. Today consists of three teams, namely the affirmation team or pro and the opposition team. And before the debate begins, I will read out the rules for the debate as follows. First, In, first is introduction. Each team introduce themselves for 1 minute. Then submit a topic statement. Each team present their arguments against the topic statement for 5 minutes, starting with the support team, then the counter team.
Okay, I agree that parents should be punished for their children's mistakes because parents have a very important responsibility in educating their children. The process of child development must be accompanied by parents with good and right upbringing so that children understand things that should not be allowed done by a child or violate the norm. According to the laws of every country, one of which in the UK, there is a 2003 Code of Conduct regarding the importance of convincing parents to face their responsibilities for the good of their children and the interest of the wider community. British Education Minister Ivan Levis emphasizes that when parents do not want to fulfill their responsibilities, society should sue for legal sanctions.
Okay. Judging someone for a mistake is wrong. Anyone in the world can make mistakes. Even parents themselves make mistakes sometimes. Nobody in this world is perfect. As there is no proof definition of the perfectionism, most parents give punishment or scold their children if they do any mistakes and in a given task or life. This only makes children learn to hide their mistakes from their parents and don't to learn how to correct them. Because of the children stop talking their hearts out in front of their parents, and this causes several problems such as depression, complication in a parent-children relationship, negative thinking, development, and self-help. Instead of scolding, parents should help their children to correct their mistakes so they don't make the same mistakes again. Parents should discuss everything with their children so their children can also discuss everything freely. Aggressiveness, anger, scolding can separate children from their parents at a growing age. The brain of the children start developing as they discover many new things and facts about life and they get a clear definition between reality and fantasy at this growing age, making mistakes, hiding them from their parents. Not sharing their feelings is common. The parents should notice their children and learn to be kind, expressive, and most importantly, parents should always give their children a reminder that they love them and they are with them no matter what happens. Parents should be supportive and they should believe their children. Imagine if there were single parent women who took care of children alone and had to pay for financial damage. They do to others while you are at work. This did not happen to me, but during the time I heard about student that refused to school teller at a high school as a prank. The parents had to pay the school over a million of millions rupiah for the damage. I was terrified after I saw this even on the news. I did to make I didn't make a lot of money and barely got by. I had to pay for all the damage he did while I was at. I was at work. When I was at home, I had no control over him. Nowadays, if they go to juvenile hall, you have to pay for their time there, which might be cheaper than when they are out.
Okay, pro statement. I agree that parents must be responsible for their child's safety. For example, when parents are negligent in educating their children, when parents pamper their children who are still underage, they are given private transportation facilities such as motorized vehicle or cars to drive, which causes traffic accidents resulting in loss of life someone or somebody.
Maria.
Okay. I don't agree with about the agreement because others would agree that parents should be punished for their child behavior because they are the one who taught them how to act. But it is the children who makes the decisions for themselves, not the parents. Yes, parents influence children, but they don't make decisions for children. Is this the child who commits the crime or bad behavior, not the parents? Parents should not be punished. They are the ones who have to punish their children. Children should know right and wrong. If they commit a crime, they have to face the consequences. Parents are responsible for education, educating their children, but it's up to the child, what, what, whatever to listen or not. It seems unfair to blame parents because in many cases a child begins to express his personal right and demands from birth, so that for some children with aggressive tendencies, no amount for parental input can overcome it. They can only help modify it. If parents can be held financially responsible and compensation can be reimbursed, then the onus is on them. I think parents are parents are obligated and responsible for parenting, being nurturing, educating, and developing children according to their interest. We people who are layperson of law see that there are not rules that require that if a child is guilty, the parents might be punished except for compassion even for the actions of the child who violated the law. The point is the parents are responsible for parenting so that they don't allow children to commit acts that violate the law. So for that I emphasize the parents deserve to be punished for